Die, 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 die. Die, die, die.
Die.
Watashi no namae wa Token Choku desu. Welcome to the channel. Manga noob in this bitch. Finally finished Death Note. You know how I do my reviews. I keep it short, no spoilers. Let's get into it. The main character, this motherfucker Light Yagami, gets a notebook, Death Note, straight from this motherfucking Shinigami, which is some sort of like a death god that comes from the sky. This motherfucker dropped this shit. This motherfucker picked it up and then realized he could just write names down and kill motherfuckers. Light Yagami is in class and he sees it and realizes, what the fuck is that? That just dropped from the sky. What the fuck? Did I just take some mush or some shit? He was probably thinking he's hallucinated. So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick that shit up. And he did. So after class, he goes and picks it up, starts reading it a bit, realizes, you know what? I don't know. When he gets back at home, reads the content, there's rules to the Death Note, and realizes, you write someone's name, you can murder the motherfucker. What do you think he did? Even though this guy's a smart motherfucker, he's like, man, I gotta try this out. So, opens up the TV, checks the news, sees if there's any person he can maybe try this out, and he did, and realizes that it does work. So, just writes the name down. As long as you have the picture of the guy and the name,
Kill the guy.
what makes the story interesting though, his dad is a superintendent for the NPA, a detective. He's a student with this Death Note, and he's fucking pretending he's doing his homework and shit while he's killing people, and his dad's working overtime like a motherfucker because this kid is crazy as and he's turned up. And at one point, Light, while he's in his room, he actually sees the Shinigami. Because when you touch the Death Note, the Shinigami comes by, man. So he could see the Shinigami. Other people can't see the Shinigami unless they touch the Death Note. So he's there, he's like freaking the fuck out because, I mean, because he's seen this. Who the f wouldn't freak out when they see that? You know what I'm saying? Now, Light, using this Death Note, he's been killing a lot of people. Now he's getting addicted to it. He's becoming a psychotic f***. So he's killing all these people. His dad realizes that there's something not right. There's a Kira. Kira, I guess, is called killer in freaking Japanese. So, there's this Kira that's killing everybody, and Light is having fun. So his dad is like, we need someone to find this motherfucking Kira. So they get this guy named L, which is some freaking, I don't know, man. He looks like a stupid L, which is some dude that is smart as and he's gonna solve the mystery on who is Kira. So this is some sort of a cat and mouse type of shit. So you got Light that's just killing people left and right using this Death Note, writing their names down and shit, and people are dying left and right. And with the Death Note, you could be very descriptive. So if you want the guy's head to fly off his motherfucking torso and shit by getting hit by a car and him doing a 360 ballet move or some shit, you could do that if you wanted to. Or you could just write the guy's name so he could just die from a heart attack. You don't really need to be descriptive. With the story, when it comes to the story is really good. Look, I'll tell you one thing, you do get addicted. You get addicted as man. There's a lot of reading. I'll tell you that right off the bat. There's a lot of reading. So if you're expecting something with no reading, well then you're at the wrong place, man. You can get the out. So there's a lot of reading. There's a lot of that. The art is good. The characters' development throughout the whole series, especially his, because you can imagine this guy was a smart dude, a nice dude at the start, and then you can imagine by using this Death Note, he's starting to become a little bit, let's just say, psychotic, up, murderous. You know what I'm saying? He's a crazy motherfucker. So you know where it goes with this guy. I'm not gonna go further off. I'm not gonna tell you too much. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is anyways. For anyone that's following me, you guys are just here because you want to hear me talk and see what I gotta say about it. Man, I'll tell you one thing though. With the introduction of a certain character, I think that's where I feel like it went too far for me. Not it went too far. Look, I still wanted to read it until the end because I want to know what the hell's gonna go on with, especially with our main character, right? Light Yagami, so I want to know what the hell's going on. I think with this introduction of a second character at one point in the story, I felt like it was kind of useless, and I was like, you know. But anyways, I'm not gonna go any further than that, because then, you know why. If you read the series, you know why I'm not gonna go more than that. So because of that, I feel like, like I think of Monster, okay? Monster from Naoki Urasawa. If you watch my review, which will be up there, you'll check it out if you want. You know the rating I gave it. So now that's how I'm kind of looking at it. Can I say that this is as good as what the feeling I was getting from Monster? At the start, I was like, man, this could be a 10 out of 10 if this continues. But then at that one point, like I said, with the introduction of that character, I felt like, I didn't like that part. That was kind of like, I don't know. It bothered me. I was like, it kind of bothered me. I just didn't like it. There's what happens in the story, especially if you guys read it, so you can understand what I mean by that. And I only went to the end because I really wanted to know what the hell's gonna happen, man. With our main character, Light Yagami. So that's pretty much it. That was the only reason why I wanted to go all the way to the end, right? I don't feel like it's at the level of Monster from Naoki Urasawa. So for me, because of that, I'm gonna have to give this an 8 out of 10. Although everything's good, it's still like there's a lot of good stuff, but still I just don't feel that this is a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. But you know what? I still like the series. It was really good. Look, don't get me wrong. This was a good series. The 8 out of 10 I'm giving this is really because of what happens with this introduction of this character, where the story goes midway, let's just say, a little bit past midway or whatever. After, I think, volume 7, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was volume 7. Anyways, I feel like it was just a little like fillers or some shit like that, So I don't know. I didn't like that. I mean, the character development at the end, though, seriously, like what this guy goes through and everything. I mean, you can imagine if you get a death note and everyone's gonna go crazy, man. But at the start, I was like, man, this is going well, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this is going well at the start. Like that first 5-6 volumes there, trust me. Although there's a lot of reading, it's like you have a hard time. Like you don't want to stop reading. Like I was enjoying it, but then at one point, I just felt like it was getting too much, and I was like, and I was really just at one point, I'm just like, I just want to get to the end, and I want to know what's going on at the end, and that was it. But you know what? Still 8 out of 10. So I can tell you, it is worth buying though. If you don't have it, I'd be surprised if you don't, because a lot of you people that watches me, or the new people, I'm pretty sure you already read this. Like I said, I've been into manga now. I think now it's getting to the 4th month. So I'm new to all this stuff. So if anyone that's new to manga, I suggest you buy at least the box set. You might as well buy the box set. Don't get that big book. That's all I can tell you. Don't get the big book, get the box set. Because these are really nice. The mangas, they're really nice. It's a good fit in your hand. The other one is freaking huge like this. So don't get that, man. I'm telling you now, don't get it. So guys, that's the end of the review for Death Note. That's it, man. I liked it still. Even though it's 8 out of 10. I'm not saying don't buy it. I still like it. So you know what's up now though, huh? You know what's up now. Let's flip the page.